So I thought I'd post a video about numismatic bullion versus generic bullion. My opinions on both. I think they both have their place in the silver market, and where I think that your money is best well put, you know, versus these two. And numismatic has a different term for every person. I would consider numismatic, it's basically determined by collector interest. If someone wants something, they'll pay more for it. I just think that numismatic is, it's what I would consider it as well, is someone's willing to pay you more than the spot price for it. It usually has a higher premium, and I thought I'd show you some examples of numismatic bullion. Here we have a 2004 Cook Islands $5 coin. I bought this one because I thought it was pretty unique. It was a numismatic bullion. I bought this for spot price. So I think it's pretty unique how it has the Queen on there, and then it also has the United States Postal Service, and on the front it also has Benjamin Franklin. I never thought I'd see Benjamin Franklin on the same coin as the Queen. Here we have a Fiji Taku, a ½ ounce, a 1995 American Silver Eagle, and a 5 ounce Mount Rushmore America the Beautiful. And I would consider these pieces right here as numismatic bullion. Someone is probably willing to pay more than a spot price for any of these pieces. And personally, in numismatic bullion, I'll stick away from the Australian coins for the most part. I personally, I don't own any numismatic bullion from Australia. I really do like their designs. Some of the greatest looking coins, some of the best detailed coins I think ever minted came from the Perth Mint. But they've been known for reissuing past dates. So basically, if you buy, for instance, a 2014 koala, and in a few years that rises steeply in numismatic price because it has a numismatic demand and people want that coin for some reason, the Perth Mint can pump up production and remint those 2014 Eagles, even though it'd be a few years down the road. They could still make more in 2015, 2016, and I don't like that practice. I personally, well, anyways, we all buy silver because we want it to go up in price. That's the objective here. And whether that price be judged by numismatic or intrinsic, we want that value to go up, you know, when it comes time to sell. So if you have a coin that all of a sudden has a high demand from Perth Mint, you're best off selling it right then and there, because, you know, however long it takes to get from Australia, they probably got another shipment on the way. So that's my opinions on the Perth Mint. I would also consider some of the newer Eagles to be on the generic bullion side. And the reason is 2011, 12, 13, and 14, they pumped up the mintages so high, so ridiculously high, that I think that the supply outweighs the demand. I think if you pay a premium for those coins, it will be a very long time before you could ever recoup those premiums. Like I said, you know, if the silver goes up, you're still at spot price. You're not, we're talking about premiums. Most of these coins, they sell for a higher premium than the generic silver, and that's what I'm going to talk about next. And this is what I would consider generic silver. Here we have 2 Johnson Matthey 1 ounce bars, American Indian, Buffalo nickel round, and a Sunshine Mint 10 ounce bar. And generic bullion I would always consider a riskier investment. Risk and reward, you know, but risk and loss also. More money can be made on generic bullion and more money can be lost because it sells generally for a lower premium. I would consider generic bullion the cheapest way of obtaining bullion. So if you buy it at $15 an ounce and silver goes up to 50, you're gonna make out better than if you paid $2 or $3 more per ounce. You know what I mean? I just think that this, you know, generic bullion is a riskier investment, and I'm going to use the Sunshine Mint bar versus the Rushmore 5 ounce, and this is a 10 ounce bar. I paid $220 for this, and you know, I bought it right at spot when silver was 22 bucks an ounce. Since then, this has gone down in price. It's only worth about $199, right around there. So it's gone down in value 20 bucks. This, on the other hand, is only a 5 ounce. I paid $128 for it. Shipped to my door. That's shipping and everything. And now they are selling for, the cheapest I've seen, the Mount Rushmore, is $144 plus shipping. So these were obtained at the very same time. This one, a 10 ounce bar, has lost 20 bucks, and this 5 ounce round has gained 20 bucks. So these two pieces have equaled each other out, basically, you know. But I would consider numismatic bullion the better investment overall. You just kind of have to pick and choose what pieces that you think are going to rise in value, and you want to, you know, be able to have fun as well as be able to cash in when it comes time for that. So I think numismatic bullion is a better investment. I think that generic bullion can be a better investment, but it is still always riskier. So these are just my opinions. I'm not a financial advisor. You can take this with a grain of salt, but personally, I'll put my money in the numismatic bullion. And you know, certain stuff, if the Australian Mint starts putting out set mintages or maximum mintages, I'll probably start collecting their coins, but not until. And some of their coins I would consider investment grade. Some of them that have a set mintage, some of them that are really low mintages. Some of those are worth looking into, but I really don't think that, you know, I'm going to buy a coin that if it becomes valuable, they'll just stamp out, you know, another some of them. I don't like that practice at all. These are just my opinions. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. And the one Australian coin that I think that would be pretty cool to have is a 10 ounce koala. And I'm contemplating getting it, and just because I like it, not because it's a collector, you know, because I think it's going to be a good investment. I really do like the designs. What do you think? Do you think I should get the koala, or do you think I should not? I think the 10 ounce is pretty cool. It's about the size of this, but it's twice as thick. Neat looking coin. I don't know. I'm having a hard time debating it in my head. Maybe I'll go with a popular vote. Should I buy it or shouldn't I?